Hello and welcome through the Stretford Lens. Let's get on with the video. This video is my match review from the game against Brighton in the FA Cup, where we all know what happened. We got knocked out. Very poor performance, very underwhelming performance, and it was very deflating. It felt like the season had sort of just disappeared in front of our very eyes. Our one chance at a trophy just gone. So let's talk about it. First 10 minutes of this game, we started decent. It was better than we started in some of the other home games this season, where we've lost when we shouldn't have done. You know what I mean? We had a couple chances. That deflected shot, good save from the keeper. The keeper was unreal all game, to be fair to him. Steele, who's their second choice goalkeeper, feels like everyone just turns up against us. It's like they just love the fact that they're playing Man United and they're like, oh, nice one. I'll just play my fucking best football I've ever played then. It's like, do you have to? Why do you have to do that? So we had a decent first 10 minutes. It was sort of like, okay, we were moving it about. You could see there was a bit of a structure going on. And then in the 11th minute, that's when they scored their goal. And since going back to this formation, a 4-3-3, a 4-4-1-1, whatever you want to call it, similar formation to what Ten Hag played, 4-2-3-1. The same things keep happening where any time someone cuts it across, do you remember the last season when our kryptonite, it wasn't even last season, was it? It was the season before that as well. It was both of them. Our kryptonite was just every single time someone would get on the byline, cut it across, it's a goal. The same thing was happening. We still haven't learnt from those mistakes. It was just like so frustrating to watch. Diogo Dalot, fucking hell, that guy, I honestly cannot stand him. The fact that he is still at this football club is a joke. Seriously. Like, come on, man. The standards have got to be higher than that. He is, like, shocking. He was so poor yesterday. Like, it wasn't even like a bad Dalot game where he's just like, I'll give the ball away a few times and is poor defensively. It was like, he was just shocking at everything. I was so frustrated watching it. It was like, oh my days. So just watching the goal back, Kadioglu's charging forward. Dalot's with him. He squares him up. Kadioglu beats him so easily. Pass straight through to Welbeck. Mount's having to recover. Mount's clearly not fully fit because you could just tell he's not like fully fit. He's just come back from another injury. Mount's blowing out his ass trying to cover for Dalot. So he goes out to Welbeck, but then so does Yoro. So Yoro's just on that side for no apparent reason. He's just there to support Mount, but they still get the cross in. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players in the box for United. There's 4 for Brighton, and that's not including Welbeck who crossed it. So there's 4 people that are basically free. One of them that's free is Ruter. Why is there 2 people basically on the line trying to stop it? Mark your men. Go man to man. Please. It doesn't make any sense why you wouldn't. So Ruter's free. He gets a free header. Cleared off the line by Martinez. And again, falls straight to Gruder, I think it was. And he finishes it. Why is he in so much space? You've got to mark your men. We just get caught ball watching time and time again. Look at how disgusting that picture is. I'm just looking at it now. Wow. It's the same mistakes that keep creeping in, and they're going to continue to creep in because there's a serious fundamental problem with this group of players. No other team in the league does it like us. Like, we consistently make the same mistakes. And then after that goal, that definitely deflated us a bit. We never really got going again fully. And that was 11 minutes into the game. Just killing it stone dead. And that shows how weak we are mentally. And we know that. We are literally fragile. Darren Fletcher literally says it's a fragile group of players. And he's not wrong. They're so fragile. And then that led to, in the 13th minute this is, Lamens' little mistake. Fucking so unlike him. We've had enough of those types of mistakes with Onana, pal. We don't need that. But he recovers well. It's a good save. And Ruter puts it over the bar, I think it is. And then just on half-time, Cunha has one of his 75 shots of the game. It's a decent effort, to be fair. Cuts inside, hits it. It's just wide of the post. I've seen a lot of people saying, oh, so unlucky by Cunha. We say this week in, week out. Like, when does it become just shit and, like, lack of end product? He drags, like, 90% of his shots. Seriously, that is not good enough. This is not the same Cunha that was at Wolves. His first touch has been diabolical recently. I've been saying that for weeks, but people are finally starting to see it as well. Like, wow, his first touch, he knocks it further than I can bastard kick it. I don't know why or where this has come from, because at Wolves, the ball used to fucking stick to him. it's not like he's got less space. It's going to be a similar amount of space that he was getting at Wolves, but he looks so much worse. It's almost like he's constantly panicking on the ball. He's never calm. When he does well in a situation, it's like a bit of a scrap, and it's like he needs to just calm down. He's got the quality to he's just got to chill on the ball. It's been a proper frustrating watching him. And that shot before halftime sort of summed up his season overall, I guess. And then we're into the second half. 64th minute is when they scored their second goal. You could see the shape of the team was starting to go. We just keep getting caught in transitions. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but our build-up play, when you watch like City and Arsenal, they pen their opponents in. Like their opponents are in a defensive shape and they've got the ball high up. They'll go back sometimes just to reset and rejig, but we build up from the start every single time. We stay like in our formation. So the midfielders don't go any further. The wingers, we don't even have any wingers at the club currently. So it is tough, like, but there's enough quality there to beat Brighton and beat Burnley. It's just we're stuck in the same old habits and bad things that we used to do. We can't get out of them as a team. And we need someone to come in and really give us a reset and a rejig. Fletcher made a few subs. They didn't really do much, to be honest. And yeah, simple ball in. Man in space. Dorgu's lost his man there. Dorgu's been very good recently, but he's lost his man there. Look how much space and time he's got on the ball. He's got about 3 seconds on the ball to decide what he wants to do. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4 players at least that should be tracking Danny Welbeck there. That's the only ball that he can do, really. Ball goes straight to Danny Welbeck. Yoro's late to react, and it's a brilliant finish, but don't give him the time and the space to finish it. Danny Welbeck keeps haunting us. There's honestly no player since leaving United has haunted us like Danny Welbeck, which is fucking mental. He scores against us every time. And when I saw Pascal Gross was in the Brighton side, I was like, oh, long day. This guy's come back just to haunt us, I'm pretty sure. He only scores against us. He only assists against us. He only plays well against us. It's like, come on, man. What's his problem? What is Pascal Gross's problem? This is a call out to Pascal Gross. Every single time I watch you play football, why do you play so well against United? Just fuck it off, mate. Seriously. Getting right on everyone's nerves. But anyways, that's Brighton 2-0 up. 64 minutes in. Our heads just went down straight away. It killed any type of momentum that we were trying to build. Again, shows how weak and fragile we are mentally. Yoro late to react. I don't think it was the best decision to start Yoro in this game. I get trying to play a player back into form, but Yoro for weeks has been not out of order, but he's not looked right. I think something's wrong mentally, and I don't mean that in a bad way, but he's clearly not playing better than Heaven was. Heaven made a mistake last time, but I would have much preferred Heaven in this game. He's better going forward. I think he's better defensively. I just would have played Heaven and I wouldn't have played Yoro because that instantly brings a bit of shakiness to your back line. And having a midfield who haven't played together in ages, in Ugarte and Mainu, you're just asking for problems. No one trusts each other on the ball, off the ball. They're going to make a run, and when they don't get it, they're going to be like, oh, well, I'm not going to make that run again. I'm not going to do it. We've got to start trusting each other. We just didn't look like a team that was cohesive, and we looked like we were just 11 players that had been thrown together for the first time, really. And just watching this game, I wasn't even like shouting at my telly. It was just sort of one of them where I just slumped back. It was like, wow, this is actually happening, because we just wanted to see some attacking football and a good performance. I can count on one hand the amount of good performances that we've had that have got us good results. The best one that I can think of is the 4-2 versus Brighton at home. That's probably the best one that I can think of, performance-wise. That's so poor. Even in that game, we nearly let that fucking slip. This season's been catastrophic. It's been so bad. It's just been getting worse. And when you think it's going to get better, it's 1 step forward and 2 steps back. It feels like it's always like that at Man United. And it hurts. It hurts us. It hurts us as Man United fans. When United lose, there's nothing I can do but just sink in my chair, and it ruins your weekend. It ruins your week. It will ruin your day. United fans, it matters to us. What happens on that pitch, it matters to us. Whether you're a child or an adult, whatever it is, we care about this club more than those fucking players do at times, it looks like. Most of the time. And it hurts because you guys are getting paid so much money to represent this club and you're not representing it well at all. Ugarte, fuck off, mate. Dallo, fuck off, mate. Yoro, you are getting on my nerves. Cunha, you're getting on my nerves. Seriously, like, I'm not trying to be overly negative and make anyone a scapegoat, but fucking Diogo Dallo, get him the fuck out of there now. Seriously, I'm sick to the back teeth of that guy. I cannot believe that he's still at the club. And I'm not going to have a go at Bruno Fernandes. He was clearly playing through an injury, and I respect him so much for that. He is Mr. Man United. He represents the club very, very well. You could see he was playing through an injury. He wasn't great, but I don't think anyone was. And even then, he puts the ball in for Šeško's goal. Šeško, it's a very good header. You would say there's about 10 minutes to go with injury time added and whatnot. Maybe 9. So it's 2-1. Old Trafford's up. But even when we got that goal, we never even looked like scoring the second. It wasn't like the Lyon game. It wasn't like the Liverpool game where we were coming back and the Old Trafford crowd was helping us. It was almost like they were hindering. It was hard to watch because United was so known for amazing comebacks. You were just like, okay, let's kick on now. Let's kick on. But the belief isn't there. We don't trust the players. You've give us no examples to trust you. When it goes bad, you guys give up. That is the opposite of what Man United is. We are an entertaining club. We are the comeback kings. Everything that this team does goes against the principles of Man United. And I think the fact that Lacey came on, I feel really bad for him because the red card, as much as it was harsh, you've got to learn that lesson. When I saw him throw the ball, it was like, oh, you know not to do that, mate. Come on. But he was still the best player when he came on. So, head up, Shea Lacey. I don't think anyone blames him other than Dallo. Dallo calling out Lacey, by the way, that is disgusting, saying, oh, we were pressing for the second goal and then we got the red card and then it sort of killed us. Just fuck off, mate. You should have scored in the first half. And you do it every game. You make a great run in behind and then you just hit it straight at the keeper. Or why don't you pass it to Šeško? Just do something right, please. He gets on my nerves. He gets on my nerves, Dallo. And that's it. Before you know it, we're out the cup with a whimper, really. We're out both cups. We're not in any European competitions, obviously. We're out both domestic cups with a whimper, losing to Grimsby and Brighton. And the next manager that comes in, whether it's going to be Carrick or Ollie, Carrick looks like the front runner for it. They've got a tough job on their hands because someone's just got to come in and steady the ship. They've got to, but there's not much to fight for. You're fighting for Champions League football, but I don't think this group of players have got it in them to get that. But yeah, it was a very deflating feeling throughout that whole match, really. We just wanted to see something. We wanted to see that type of thing where you get that new manager bounce, the shackles are off. We saw nothing of the sort. We saw nothing. We're the only team to never get a new manager bounce. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on Man United in the comments, guys. Let me know your thoughts on that game. Let me know your thoughts on the season. Is the season truly over? Because it certainly feels like it right now. We can't win anything. And all we've got to fight for is top 4, top 5, if it works like that. We're just fighting in the Premier League. It's a tough time to be a Man United fan. It really is. It's depressing. I'm lost for words, to be honest, guys. I didn't really say much last night. I was just watching it. Like I've said, just curled up in a ball. It's just a sad state of affairs. But yeah, that's all I've got to say on the matter for now, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time through the Stretford lens. Please like, comment, subscribe, and take care.
I step off the train. I'm walking down your street again.